Tell me something. Do you look in the mirror and only see your flaws? We often become our own harshest judges, don't we? We think that if we can just make our lives, our work, and our bodies perfect, we will finally be worthy of happiness. But this relentless pursuit of flawlessness isn't excellence. It's a cage. It keeps us paralyzed, terrified of making a mistake. Today, I want to tell you a story about a man who was trapped in that very cage, and how a single broken object set him free. In a valley near our temple lived a young man named Ren. Ren was the most talented potter in the region. His hands could shape clay into vessels so thin and elegant they looked like frozen silk. People traveled from miles away to buy his work, but Ren was deeply unhappy. He was obsessed with perfection. If a vase had a single microscopic bump, or if the glaze had a tiny air bubble, Ren would take a hammer and smash it into dust. He believed that anything less than flawless was a failure. As a result, his workshop was a graveyard of shattered masterpieces. He spent his nights weeping over his wheel, exhausted and unfulfilled. One afternoon, I visited his workshop to commission a simple tea bowl for our morning meditations. Ren spent 3 days crafting it. When I returned to collect it, he was trembling. He handed me a bowl that was breathtakingly beautiful, but as I took it, Ren gasped. He had spotted a tiny hairline crack near the rim, a flaw that occurred during the firing process. Before I could stop him, Ren snatched a hammer, ready to smash the bowl to pieces. I grabbed his wrist. "Wait," I said gently. "Do not destroy what took days to create."
But it is ruined.
Ren cried, tears of frustration in his eyes.
It has a crack. It is imperfect. It is worthless.
I smiled and reached into my robe. I pulled out a small vial of powdered gold lacquer, a traditional technique we call Kintsugi. Right there, in front of his wide eyes, I carefully brushed the golden lacquer into the hairline crack. The gold filled the fracture, hardening into a bright, shimmering vein that ran down the side of the bowl. The crack didn't disappear. Instead, it was illuminated. What was once a flaw became the most striking, beautiful part of the entire vessel. Ren stared at the bowl in absolute silence. He realized that the gold didn't hide the crack. It honored it. The bowl was now stronger, more unique, and infinitely more beautiful because it had been broken. My friend, you are that tea bowl. Throughout your journey in life, you will get cracked. You will experience failures, heartbreaks, mistakes, and regrets. You might look at those scars and think, I am ruined, I am not perfect, so I am not enough. But personal growth doesn't mean hiding your fractures or smashing yourself to pieces in frustration. Mindfulness teaches us that our scars are not signs of weakness. They are proof of our resilience. They are the places where your story is written. When you fill your mistakes with the gold of self-compassion, self-reflection, and wisdom, you realize that your imperfections are exactly what make you uniquely beautiful. Stop trying to live a flawless life. A flawless life is a plastic life. It has no depth, no character, and no soul. Take a deep breath right now. Let go of the heavy burden of having to be perfect. You are allowed to be a masterpiece and a work in progress all at the same time. Thank you for sitting with me today. If this story brought some peace to your inner critic, please share it with someone who is being too hard on themselves right now. Subscribe to join our quiet community and tell me in the comments, what is a crack in your life that you need to start treating with gold? Until next time, be gentle with yourself, walk in peace, and remember, you are already beautiful exactly as you are.